So let's go ahead and get that going. Alrighty, guys. So in today's video, as I was saying earlier, we'll be talking about how much it costs to actually start selling on Amazon, and in 2018. Now, depending on exactly what concept you are choosing to, what concept that it is that you choose to actually start with, because there are different things that you can do on Amazon. So there is private labeling, there is arbitrage, and an arbitrage itself has online arbitrage, and there is also retail arbitrage. So it really all depends on exactly what it is that you are trying to do, determines the cost for you to start selling on Amazon. Now, with private labeling, which is what I do, I'm a private labeler, and that's what I preach and teach all the time. I have boiled it down to where you actually can start, FBA private labeling with as little as $1,000. Now, here's the thing: really starting off right off the bat, really only need like $200. So number one thing, Amazon charges $40 a month to actually, to have you as a seller on Amazon, or just to start selling. And really, you don't need to even pay that money up front, or you don't even need to start paying that money until you actually have a product, until you have sourced out a product and you are starting to sell. And it is something that I always tell all my students, it's a cost that you don't have to incur in the beginning, because you are actually, not, you don't have a product that you are selling yet, so why even waste money on something that you don't even need in the beginning, right? So the only time you really need your Amazon account is when you actually are selling, when you actually have something that you're selling, right? But until then, you don't exactly need it. So as I was saying, to start selling on Amazon, all you need is about a couple $100, really, to start right away. It's 40. So there are tools, right? So we use tools to finding products on Amazon to help us do product research. And those tools, for me personally, I use an app called Jungle Scouts, and that's really the main app that I personally use for product research on Amazon, or with Amazon, for private labeling. Now they have two different tools, or two different products that I personally like using. One is called Jungle Scouts Chrome extension, and one is called and the other one is called Chrome web app. The web app is actually where you go to answer all the filters and pretty much filter in, the type of products that you want Jungle Scouts to show you, and that's where you actually, find all the products that you want to really sell, right? And the Jungle Scouts Chrome extension actually gives you the breakdown of all the products that you are going to be selling, and it gives you the breakdown of who the seller is, how many sales they do a day or a month, how many reviews they have, exactly, if they are fulfilled by merchant or fulfilled by Amazon, how much rating they have. I mean, man, they literally, I mean, they break it down to you, to the T, to the whatever the hell that is. But anyways, moving forward. So that's, those are the tools that I personally use for product research. $40 a month for web app, and I only suggest that you get it 1 month, one time, and you do shitload of product research. And that's what I do every time I want to do product research. I'll get the web app for 1 month, and I will find a bunch of products, save them all, and then I'll cancel it. You don't have to pay for the whole year. You don't have to pay for 6 months. You don't have to do any of that, Now, as far as the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, now that is a one-time charge. Now they have the Pro, which is $200. If you can afford it, if you have an extra $100, go ahead and get it. There's some information that the regular one doesn't have, but it's not really where it's like very important. Like you have to have it, Unless if you don't have it, like it's not going to happen. Product research is just not going to happen. No. If you can only afford the $100 one, get the $100 one. But if you can't, it is what it is. Go ahead and do just the $100 one, right? Aside from that, what I'll actually do here, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put a link to, let's see here. I'll put a link to the Jungle Scouts. That way you guys can check it out. Let's see if I can even find where I have saved the link. I'll put it on my, Instagram and YouTube. You guys don't get the link, but I'll go ahead and put it. If I can even find the link. I guess I can't find the link right now. I'll put it on Facebook just so that you guys can actually, access it and see exactly what. Oh, there it is. Alrighty. So I'll go ahead and add a link right now to Facebook. That way you guys can actually access it and kind of go around it. All you got to do is just click on the link, and then it'll actually take you to the. Let's see here. It'll actually take you. Let me see how I could do it. All right, I'm gonna send it in a message, and then I could access it and just do it that way. So, anyways, let's go back to what we were talking about, which is product research, how much it costs to start Amazon FBA, and just exactly what you need to do. So, as I said earlier, the first thing that you need to do is download the Jungle Scouts Chrome extension, and then you also need to download the web app. Those are, I think, very important in product research. You really need to have them because I personally don't believe that you could exactly do product research without them. Now, here's the thing. You don't exactly need to have the I personally like Jungle Scouts for whatever reason, but you could actually do, you could do either or, right? So it just really depends on exactly what do you like, and it depends on exactly what it is that you prefer, right? Some people prefer this, some people prefer that. I think the price is about the same. I'm honestly not exactly sure. And here is a link to Jungle Scouts. I just put it up right now. I'll pin it also so you guys can actually access it and check it out. If you guys have any questions, be sure to ask me. Let's see here. So if you guys have any questions, please go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Cost to start selling on Amazon. All right. So I just pinned a comment on Instagram, so in case if you guys are watching me on Instagram. So once again, you guys, I go live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook every single day. Don't miss a day. As you can see, it's Sunday, and I am live here, just hanging out with you guys. So if there's anything I can do to help you guys out, please don't hesitate to ask any questions. Let's see here. So we got a couple questions. Please write down product search apps. I just did, brother. So Hamid, I just actually pinned. So the pinned comment in this group is, or in this chat, is actually product research Jungle Scout. So if you just click on it, it'll take you to the website, and you can cruise through it. As I was suggesting, the number one thing that I actually like is the Jungle Scouts Chrome extension, and then the second thing that you must download is the web app. So those are the two things that you guys must have. Jessica says, you make a full-time earning from this. Yes, that's actually my full-time job. I don't have a day job. I don't have, a night job. I don't have a graveyard job or anything. All my students know that I wake up at 6 a.m. I go to sleep at 11 p.m. 85% of that time is really spent helping my students and getting them where I am right now and ensuring their success. I answer their questions, analyze their products. And about 20% of that time is I spend on my store. I currently sell about, I can't, for whatever reason, I cannot attach a picture. Otherwise, I would have showed you my current sales. So I post my sales every single Tuesday on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. So if you guys want to check out my sales, see exactly what's going on, I'll also put a link to my website here so you could check it out as well to see if you guys have any questions about that. Let's see here. Okay, did I spell it right? I think I did. Okay, just the link. Typically, it comes up like as a picture or whatever. So once again, guys, Bashar, get to hear Amazon to be a seller and mentor. I live in San Diego, California. Beautiful San Diego, California. If you guys want to learn any further about this, I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Many of you guys, newbies that are just, because I've been getting a lot of people actually following me now from Facebook groups. That's been kind of popping up here pretty crazy. So if you guys have any questions, if you want to know who I am, my name is Bashar Ketu, and I live in San Diego, California. I'm an Amazon FBA seller, and FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. Many of you guys don't know what that term really means. And if you watch me live, I talk about it every day. I also, post a video about everything that I talk about, except this whole week I've kind of taken it off. I haven't exactly been posting videos on my YouTube channel, but I go live on my YouTube channel. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you'll actually see also these videos on there. And you'll see what I talk about. So this is what I do. This is what I talk about. I talk about Amazon FBA. Let's see here. So I had a question right now saying, what is the website? What is the website for creating an LLC, creating a limited liability company for your business? And I personally suggest InkFile. It's an awesome. Click on first link, and I'll also put the link here if you guys want to check that out. It's an awesome website to actually create your LLC. So if you guys want to also create an LLC, I honestly did not start with an LLC when I first started selling on Amazon. It took me about 6 or 7 months until I actually did my LLC. It costs like $150 or $200 on this website. All you guys got to do is just click on that link. It'll take you. It'll ask you what kind of company you want. Typically, I would suggest an LLC for this type of business. If you want further instructions, you can always, ask your CPA or whatever accountant you have in your local area. I don't exactly have a whole lot of knowledge about, companies or whatever, but I know enough to get me by. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions, you would ask a CPA. But aside from that, guys, so the cost to starting an Amazon business in 2018 is a few $100s. If you start right away, like right away, all you need is $40 a month for 1 month only, just 1 month. Product research or what is it called? Jungle Scouts web app, right? And then you need the Chrome extension. If you can afford the $200 one, go ahead and do it. If you can't afford it, then just go ahead and get the $100 one. It is just fine. It'll work just fine. And then also, you guys, I highly suggest that you guys enroll in my mentorship program, and you can actually start with that with only $133. I break the I break the whole sum into 3 different payments. You can start off with just $133. If you click on my website, which I shared earlier, you can actually, go on there and access the course and see exactly what is all covered in there. And, just ask any questions. A little message board pops up and you can direct message me. It comes to my Facebook page, which links to my phone. So I'll answer your questions as I go. But aside from that, guys, that's about it for really, how much it costs to start Amazon FBA in 2018. If you guys have any more questions, please drop them in the comments below. Let me know how I can help out, Also, I'll be ending the feed here pretty soon. I go live every day at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, talking about a specific concept. If there's anything that I did not cover, feel free to either drop it in here or just send me a PM, and I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. Aside from that, guys, really, that's about it for today. My shit. Aside from that, guys, y'all have a great day. Take care and peace out.